welcome back to the channel. So today I am building another house with the new Parenthood Game Pack, and today I am building a large kinda family house. It's right in between a mansion and a large traditional home. It's like, I don't really know what it is, but all I know is it's really larger than the last house that I did. So the last family home with this pack that I did was on a 20 by 30, and that's actually kind of small, but I did fit in 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a swimming pool, a kids play area on the inside and on the outside. So I could fit in a lot of stuff in the tiny home. So for this very large house, of course, I wanted more bedrooms. So there will be 5 bedrooms with one very large master bedroom. It's gonna have a ensuite bathroom, a walk-in closet, and also a balcony. So the master bedroom is really large and luxurious. All of the other bedrooms are larger than the previous build, but of course you guys will see that very soon. I do have to say this is not a one-part build. This is a 2-part build. So for this part, all that you guys are seeing in this video, I'm gonna do the entire exterior, all the landscaping, and I'm gonna furnish the entire first floor. So the living, kitchen, play area, garage, and downstairs bathroom. That all will be furnished today. And then the next episode I will be doing all of the bedrooms. I'm doing this in 2 parts because I want to spend a decent amount of time in detailing all of the bedrooms. I mean, I'm gonna have a teen girls, a teen boys, toddlers, kids, and of course a master bedroom, and I want them all to have their own personality, so I needed a little bit more time. So yeah, in the next part it will be finished. It's not gonna be a gazillion part video. I already started the second part. I'm halfway through, you guys, so hopefully that will be up this weekend. So what am I doing here? I'm just trying to figure out the shape, and the style that I'm using is kind of a traditional style, but also a little bit of a Tudor style. I use some of the wallpapers from Get Together, so it does have a Tudor vibe going on, but also very traditional. So yeah, here making a garage. I love adding in garages at my homes, especially my family homes. It just makes it look, for me, very realistic. I have a garage attached to my house as well, and to be honest, my garage is also way too small for my actual car to go in it. And usually I also build all my garages in my sim games too small. So this garage is not different than all my other ones. You cannot fit in a car. It's too small. I really didn't think about it. I just really was looking at the visual, if it looked nice, and it looked nice for me, and that's all that mattered at that point. So yeah, it's really small. You cannot fit a car, but like I say every time, we do not have functional cars, so it's not gonna be a problem whatsoever. So what I do with this build or with this garage is I just add in some clutter items. You can also storage some of the items that you don't want to hold in your inventory, so your family inventory, so you can all place it there in the garage storage area. So yeah, what am I doing here? I'm just trying to figure out how I want this house to look. I am gonna change these the side there a little bit. I'm gonna make the entrance of the garage, so the ports, I'm gonna make them on the left side, and there will also be one big one on the right side, so you can enter the garage from both sides. I just find that very convenient if this was a real life home. So here I did play around a little bit with the colors, but I just knew I wanted to go for a black, white, and gray version because this is more of a luxurious build. I mean, if this was more of a normal traditional, I would have maybe done a red wooden slates kind of build. I'm not sure. I am thinking of doing a more smaller family, but larger than the previous one, smaller than this one. I'm not sure. I'm making it look really traditional. But of course that is more for the future, and that is something that I have been playing around with these last few days. So what am I doing here? Yes, still on the color scheme, you guys. I didn't really know where I wanted that door wallpaper to come. I knew I needed some little elements of that wallpaper to make it go to that door kind of style. I wanted this build to lean against a Tudor style. In the end, it's, yeah, like I said, a real mix between the Tudor and traditional. And when you look on the inside, it's more, I don't know the term in English, you guys, but in Dutch, you call it landelijke style. It's like, kind of, not farmy, but not outdoorsy. I don't know how it called it. I don't know, but it's called landelijk in Dutch. So yeah, here you have it. Another word you learned from me in Dutch, which I don't know the translation of. Anyways, what am I doing here? I'm trying to decide where I wanted that balcony to come. I knew I needed a balcony for the master bedroom. I just really didn't know how big I wanted it to be, and in the end it's a very large balcony, so you can have lots of seating areas there. Maybe gonna add in a fireplace, not sure, still playing around with ideas. I do fence the entire garden. You guys saw that in the house overview at the beginning of the video, and I'm going with the iron fence from the Vampire Game Pack. So the packs that I'm using today are definitely Vampire Game Pack, Parenthood Game Pack, and Perfect Patio Stuff Pack. I'm definitely gonna use the kids stuff pack in the kids bedrooms as well, and the bowling alley stuff pack I also use. So I use that for clutter items in the garage, and I also use it, as you guys can see, for the exterior stone wall. That is the only things that I'm gonna use from that pack. So if you don't have that pack and you really do want this house, the only thing that you need to change are those dark colored wallpapers, and you can definitely change that out with a base game darker brick color if you like, and then the clutter items in the garage will disappear, so it's gonna be fine. So here, starting with the driveway, I just found it very different to make it at the side of the house instead of having it at the front, you know, facing the door. Now it's facing both sides, and I like it. And I got the idea for this from my Beyonce summer home. If you guys haven't seen it, I will link that here up in the screen. I get a lot of inspiration from those from those celebrity homes that I do. Those houses are so very well put together. So they give me lots of inspirations for other houses that I do, and I did draw that inspiration from that house. So here, making a little kind of gateway so that you can access the backyard without going through the house. So if you have guests over for, like, say, a pool party and you don't want them going through the house, you can have them go back, or how you say it. Yeah, you know what I want to say. I can't say it. Why is it so hard to talk? Well, I know why it's hard to talk. It's freaking hot where I'm sitting right here in my little office space, right underneath the roof. It's so hot. It has been over 30 degrees the entire week here in Belgium, and I don't have air conditioning. I think I've said this in a previous video as well, but I don't have air conditioning, and I cannot open up my window when I'm recording, because then you will hear the dog. Yes, he's still up. It's 1 a.m. in the morning here in Belgium, and the dog is still awake, barking his little heart out. Thank God he's not barking that loud, although if you hear really close, you can hear him right now. But if I open up the window, you will go insane. So here doing the landscaping, going of course with a luxurious kind of landscaping, because this is a luxurious family home. Don't know if I'm gonna call it a luxurious family home. I'm in between luxurious and elegant, because I have used the word luxurious like a million times before, so don't know how this is gonna be called, but you guys of course already know it from the title of the video. So here again a little bit more landscaping. I do spend a lot of time landscaping. For me it was very important that it didn't look over cluttered. I mean, it needed to look full with very beautiful flowers, but not over cluttered that you get the urge to you know, pull out all the flowers because there are just too much flowers, if you know what I mean. So that is what I was going for, and that's why I spent a lot of time just adding in flowers and deleting flowers again, and of course also adding in some flowers here on the back side, because we have a iron fence and you can see through it, so we also needed to give that a little bit of attention. So here adding in some ivy. You guys know I love my ivy, especially on traditional homes. Ivy looks gorgeous. I don't know if it's healthy for your house, but it doesn't matter because this is The Sims and it looks really nice. I also add in a swimming pool, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed that on the beginning of the video, but there will be a swimming pool. I do add in all the lights of the swimming pool off camera, and all of the lightings of the garden I also do off camera. And the reason why I do that is because the video was getting way too long. This took me 3 hours to record, and I was like, no Mona, you need to stop recording and do your little detailing and obsessing off camera, because this video is gonna be way too long. So that's why. So here doing some free landscaping, you guys. Yes, I'm trying it again. Usually I landscape everything in between fencing because I love fencing everything. I have a fence obsession. But this time I was like, no, that is like a little tiny space. Let's do some free landscaping, and I think it looks nice. I'm very, very proud of myself. I know it's nothing groundbreaking. You have seen it other people done a million times, but for me, free landscaping is really hard because I overthink. I overthink everything I do. That is how I am in real life. I overthink everything. If I have a conversation with someone I don't know, I overthink every word that comes out of my mouth because I don't want to say something awkward. And I say something awkward all the time. I'm really, I don't know what's wrong with me, because I just cannot, I don't know, I just cannot talk normal. If you know me in real life, you know that I can spurt out really insane things without even noticing that I'm doing that. I mean, usually, how do you say it? Usually when I'm with family members and I do something weird or I say something weird, they will correct me. But when a stranger does it, I feel really bad because I make them feel awkward. And what do I mean by I make them feel awkward is that I can say really insensitive things. That is just me. So like someone's hair looks really messy, I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened with your hair? And that is something that you cannot say to strangers, because maybe that person have spent like hours on their hair and they really like it that way, and then I go there with my big mouth and kind of saying that I don't like their hair, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm kind of awkward, and I usually overthink everything that I say because I don't want other people to feel uncomfortable around me. Anyways, what am I doing here? Oh, making the play area. So this is the tiny play area for the children and toddlers. There's a sandbox, lots of toys. I am probably gonna delete the toy box, because when I tested out the first floor, the first thing that my sim was gonna do is clean up the toys. And I hate it when my sims do that, so probably gonna delete the toy box and add in like another toy or something like that, because when you don't have a toy box, then your sims won't clean up the toys and they will leave it, or they will play with it and they will place it somewhere else, which is fine for me. I like my toys just hanging around in the garden and in the bedrooms and living rooms. I like that. So yeah, probably gonna delete the toy box. So here adding in a statue and here, yeah, just playing around with the flowers, seeing what looks nice. And I think we're like almost finished. I still need to make a little patio area, a walkway, and yeah, we're starting that there. So I don't know about that walkway, by the way. I don't know if I'm happy with that. I mean, I was thinking on either doing the stepping stones that I'm doing here from Get Together, or just making a solid pathway from tiles. I don't know. That is maybe a section that I'm gonna look at later. Maybe I'm gonna use the round stones, because those are also nice. But for now I went with these long ones. So here adding in some sunbeds. Very important when you have a swimming pool. You want some sunbeds so that you can chill and relax. So here, yeah, I didn't know which color. At first I was, let's go for something different, because I always do blue and white. But in the end, I didn't like the purple. The purple really did not flow with the color scheme. So I think I'm gonna change it to a black and white theme. I'm not sure, but I think, yeah, here I'm changing it, yeah, to black and white. Oh no. Okay, so it's not black and white, it's white and a wood color, which is fine. That also looked really nice. So for the floor plan, I did all of that off camera, because that takes me way too long. So this is gonna be the kitchen area, and the first part of me furnishing this house is just me playing around with the color scheme. So this color scheme, this is not gonna stay. The floorboards are gonna be way lighter. The wallpaper is gonna change. At first I really like this wallpaper though, but not for this house. This was looking way too gray, way too boring. It was just looking way too boring. So this dark color scheme, that's definitely not gonna stay. I am gonna keep that for maybe a different build in the future, but not for now. And here I'm also debating a fireplace, no fireplace. We are gonna go with a fireplace in the end. And yeah, that is basically all I need to say for this section here. This is really oh my gosh, explanationable. No, that's not the word. Oh my god, I'm just gonna stop because that is awkward. No, I don't know how to say that word, but you guys know what I'm saying here. So here, as you guys can see, I'm changing the colors to more of a brown kind of color tone. And then I'm gonna go, yeah, so this is the color setup that we are gonna work with. And I think this is nice. This is cozy, but still elegant, and that is what we're going for. It doesn't need to look like a very cozy homey house. This is still a house for a very wealthy family, so you still need that luxurious or elegant vibe. So that is what I was going for, but the overall style is really landelijk. Like I said, I don't know the word, but yeah, that is the overall style, but more elevated to a elegant kind of way. So here, starting with the kitchen. So the living room is not finished, by the way. I go back and forth between living room, kitchen, play area. I really go back and forth and just see how I can match all the colors and make it really flow, because I didn't want the colors to be way off in the play area. You needed to have little elements come back in every room so that your entire house ties in together. That is like what I was thinking of when furnishing. So that's why I go back and forth between rooms. So I definitely knew I needed a large kitchen. The last build, I did this very small kitchen, and it made my heart really, it just made me very sad, because we have this gorgeous new kitchen cabinets that I adore. I was waiting for something like this for so long. So now that we finally have it, I couldn't make a very large kitchen because I designed the kitchen way too small. So for this build, I knew I needed a large kitchen, and before I started even building, I had this plan in my mind to make it really large like this, with of course a adjoining dining area, kind of like a sunroom. So that is why I did build the house like I did, and I like it. I like it that it's so very open. There is lots of natural light coming in. This is definitely a kitchen which I would love to have. I mean, with all my houses, I would have loved to live in almost all my sim houses. I mean, they are gorgeous. Anyways, here making a little seating area there on the side, because we had a little bit of space and I really didn't know what I wanted there. So I'm making there a seating area with a table and stuff like that. And here I'm just going through the color scheme because it was looking kind of boring. I needed a bit more color, so we are going with that blue and white pattern on the chairs, which I like. So here adding in the curtains, changing out the door because that one just looked way too big on the inside. And yeah, that is basically it that we are doing at this point. Yeah, that is also, I'm gonna add in some more clutter, of course, and stuff like that. I am gonna try and utilize all the items of this pack. There are a few things that I probably am not gonna use, and that is there is one kind of sink that I don't know if I'm gonna use. It's like more of a public toilet looking sink. So that is probably not for this build. And there's also a chair, a very old looking chair, that I probably won't use in this build, but all of the other items I'm definitely gonna try. But yeah, maybe I forget something, I'm so sorry, but this house is designed to showcase the new stuff pack, or game pack. I mean, that's the whole reason why we're doing another family home, because of that pack. And of course, you guys know I love building family homes. That is just my favorite things to do. I mean, family homes and celebrity homes, those are my favorite kind of builds. And then once in a while I also like to do something quirky. Is the word quirky? I'm not sure. Just something different, like my Pokemon arena. I don't know if you guys saw that. I will link that up here as well. So I've built a Pokemon arena. I've built 2 apartment complexes, which is also different from this family kind of style that I'm doing. What else did I build that is different? Oh my gosh, I didn't really build that much different things. I should build some more different things. Oh, I did do like 2 bowling alleys and a cafe. I also built a cafe, so that's different. I'm just trying to think on what I've built lately. It's more family homes, to be honest. So yeah, definitely need to build some more weird stuff. If you have a suggestion for me to build something different, let me know in the comment section below the video. Maybe you want me to build a public pool, or I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have that much imagination. Let me know in the comment section below the video. All your suggestions are very welcome. I do think I have some really great ones in my book. I should probably go through that again. I mean, this is my last week of doing 12-hour shifts. Tomorrow is my last day, then I have a 2-day off. And then I will be back to normal in my normal shift cycle. So I will have more time for builds. Of course, the celebrity build as well. There will be a new celebrity build coming your way very soon. Hopefully next week I can arrange a video for the poll, because we still need to select the celebrity. And then I can start the celebrity build. So that is all that is coming. But yeah, I just had this really crazy time at work, but thank God it's almost over. And my Selena, my oldest daughter Selena, she's still in her finals. That is still for 2 whole more weeks, but I think I can combine it with the channel. I think it's gonna be fine, you guys. So I'm kind of back and I'm excited. So yeah, let me know all your feedback, comments about new videos for the upcoming weeks. I'm dying to hear your ideas, because yeah, I just really like hearing from you guys. So here, here started with the kids play area. So they get their own little living room with writing desk. They get an easel. I think only the teens can use it, but that is fine. There's also this new writing desk that we've gotten with the pack. And I'm just trying to make it look very child friendly, adding some toys, some wall decorations to make the kids feel comfortable. That is what we are doing for this playroom, but still trying to keep it in the color scheme of the house, not going over the top with bold colors. I am gonna do more bolder colors upstairs, by the way. So for the kids' bedrooms, I'm gonna go for different color schemes, different kind of styles. So it's gonna be so much fun. So don't forget to check out. Oh my gosh, do you guys hear that dog again? Anyways, don't forget to check out part 2, which is coming really soon. So that is the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this voiceover. Don't forget to leave your likes if you liked the video. And of course, if this is the first video that you are seeing from me and you liked it, don't forget to subscribe for another video of mine. And of course, how do you say it? Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video. So I hope that you guys have an awesome day wherever you are. And hopefully I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.
I know where we can go. I know where we can go. And it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again.